Hey guys, this is Jack from Fluency.com. Welcome to this video where I'm going to give you some really useful English listening practice. I'm going to do this by telling you about my weekend. Now, if you want to see more videos like this, then do two things. Firstly, subscribe, and then check out the description of this video. It's going to be under the video. And there is a playlist with other videos that I have made that give you listening practice. So, as I said, it's Monday morning. I am here on my porch and I'm going to tell you about my weekend. So, Friday night, it wasn't very exciting. My wife came home. She wasn't feeling very well, so she went to bed. And I looked after my son. I did some washing. I made dinner. We went to bed fairly early. Not very exciting. Saturday morning, not very exciting either, because we tidied the house. So I did things inside the house, like I tidied the kitchen, I cleaned the kitchen, I washed up, I did more washing. And then I worked, you can't see it, but I worked in the yard. I mowed the lawn, I did some weeding, and I just made the garden and the yard look nicer. While I was doing this, my wife sorted through some clothes. So she went through some clothes and put them into different boxes. As I say, not very exciting so far. But at lunchtime, we drove through the Smoky Mountains to Tennessee because we went to a baby shower. Now, a baby shower is a type of party where you celebrate the upcoming birth of a baby. Our friends are going to have a baby quite soon, so they had this party. It was a lot of fun. They had a barbecue, some music, we played some games, and they also got a keg. Now this is something that I'm not used to from the UK, but at parties here, you get a big keg of beer, and you pump the keg and pour the beer into cups. So that was a lot of fun. We drove home quite late. My son slept all the way back. And then I came home and watched some sports on TV. Now, Sunday was a special day here in the US. It was Mother's Day. I'm sure you have something similar where you are from. And what's strange is that it's different in different countries. So Mother's Day in the UK is in March. It's a different day in France, where my parents live. And it's also different in the US. So in the US, it's in May. So we had a Mother's Day brunch. You might be thinking, what is brunch? Well, brunch is a combination between breakfast and lunch. And this equals brunch. So we had tacos, we had cake, we had chips and salsa, some orange juice, some coffee, and we all went to our friend's house with our children and just had a party in the morning. The children played outside, we watched them play, and it was really nice. It was a really nice day. Now in the afternoon, we went to a town quite close to where we live. So we went to a park, we went to the lake, we had some pizza, and then in the evening, we watched Game of Thrones. Fantastic episode. If you like Game of Thrones, let me know in the comment section. You know, we really enjoyed this. So it's a really fun weekend. It's great when we have parties and things to do, because sometimes, on the weekend, it can just pass you by. It can just go. But when you have parties to look forward to, it always makes it more exciting. So what I want you to do, in addition to getting listening practice, I want you to have some writing practice. So what I want you to do is leave a comment below and tell me what you did last weekend. This can be short, it can be long. I'll read every comment, and on some comments, I'll make some corrections. So leave your comment below this video. Be sure to check out my other videos that give you more listening practice. And then please give this video the thumbs up and subscribe. So thank you for watching. See you next time.